Good morning! What an amazing day it is. I hope that you're going to manage to get out into some of that lovely sunshine today. Before we make a start on today's recipes, I've just got a few things to announce. Exciting. First of all, I totally forgot to announce the winners of our cookbook competition, so sorry about that. So we had 3 winners who will win a copy of this incredible, enormous cookbook. I mean, if you don't want to cook from it, it'd make a great doorstop. So our winners were Abby from Food Club, who has sent us loads of different recipes that she's been making, but I've got to say it was the TikTok of Abby and her mum dancing that won it. So well done, Abby. Also, Ella from Meal Brace School, you have won a book too, so I'll pop that around at some point. And somebody from Impact who made our cookies. I think it might have been Ellie Roberts, possibly Kate Downward. If you could let us know who it was that made our cookies, you will get a cookbook. Fantastic. The other thing is we are planning another Zoom tomorrow, which is Friday, probably in the afternoon, but we'll hear from you about that. And it's going to be a quiz, so bring your best quiz heads and make sure that you have a pen and paper with you. So that's tomorrow's Zoom. Okay, so you voted for something sweet today. I don't have a sweet tooth, so I was a little bit disappointed about that, but don't ever let it be said that we don't listen to you. So today we are going to be doing something sweet. Now that the rules have changed in England, we can actually do a bit more exercise than we were allowed to do before. And one of my favourite things to take with me on a long walk or a long cycle ride is a flapjack. So today we are going to be making peanut butter and jam flapjacks. I've never made them before, so it could be a disaster, but let's go. Today's recipe is another one with very few ingredients, so you will only need 5 things today. 5 tablespoons of salted butter, and that's about 70 grams. 250 grams of crunchy peanut butter. 8 tablespoons of your favourite jam. 80 grams of soft brown sugar. And 200 grams of porridge oats. You will also need to grease a baking tray or tin or one of these funny things and preheat the oven to 160 degrees. The first thing you need to do is take about 3 tablespoons each of the jam and the peanut butter and set them aside because you will need those for later. Tip the rest of the peanut butter, the jam, the butter and the sugar into a pan and stick it on a medium heat. Keep stirring that until everything has melted together in a sugary, gooey, peanutty mess. When everything's melted together, it should look a bit like this. And basically it smells like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. When everything's melted together, if you just quickly stir in the oats and then leave it to cool for 5 minutes. So that's what it should look like when it's all stirred together, and it's really important that you leave it to cool for about 5 minutes because the jam is going to be seriously hot and we don't want anyone burning themselves. But it's a lovely red colour. I've got to say, so far it's looking really good. When your mixture has cooled, just press it into your cake tin or whatever you're using. And then this is the bit that I'm a bit nervous about, and it could get a bit experimental. You're basically just going to blob the rest of your peanut butter and jam on top of the flapjack. So I'm going to give it a whirl and I'll show you what I've done. So there's what mine looks like at the end. Not really sure how it's supposed to look, but let's give it a whirl, and I'm going to stick it into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Or until it gets kind of golden brown and smelling delicious. So I'm going to do that and see how it looks. So here's what my flapjack looks like when it's just come out of the oven. It's bubbling away, I can hear it bubbling in the background. It looks good. I might have left it in a bit too long. It's really, really important that you leave this to cool fully before you try and get it out, because it's super hot. So leave it to cool completely, and then you can take it out of the tray and cut it into squares. It's time for my favourite part of cooking, and that is the eating. So I'm going to try just a little bit of my peanut butter and jam flapjack. It's not quite cool because I'm impatient, but let's give it a try. So the verdict. You asked for sweet, and we have given you very sweet. They are quite delicious, but very sweet. So I'm looking forward to getting out on my bike this weekend, and I will take one of my flapjacks with me, and I hope that you'll do the same. Enjoy those flapjacks, enjoy exercising in the sunshine, and we will see you again soon.